Hey ladies and gentlemen, this is Uta the Wolf 34 signing in today. This is my second video for today. I just watched a little clip on a woman that, well, it was like on YouTube on the Xbox 360. Some strange reason she had a baby and she gave it up for an open adoption. She didn't want it, and I'm like thinking in my head, okay, there's like many reasons possibly that she didn't want the baby, but yet you could wear a condom to have protected sex, or you could use or the condom broke, or she's young, or but having unprotected sex she could have had, or something she could have done to not have a baby, like not having sex, um, is one way. And, you know, there's condoms, there's other things, taking the pill. Maybe you could have done that. But then she gave the baby up for adoption and had it an open adoption. If you don't want that baby and you give it up for adoption, and you don't want to take care of the baby, you don't want the baby at all, but yet you give it up for adoption and have an open adoption, why not take care of the baby yourself? Well, there's many reasons why. If you don't want the baby, um there I'm 34 years old. I'm a twin. I've always wanted to have a baby, but since I have mental disorders, people think that, oh, you're crazy. People will just take your baby away from you because you have this and this and this and this and this. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, not all people that have mental disorders can't take care of a baby financially or other reasons. I've taken care of babies since I was first pronounced an aunt, which I was 12. And I used to take care of babies quite a bit. And I changed their diapers. I've given them baths. I've given them medicine when they were sick. I've done a whole lot of stuff for babies. And when I got older, I just couldn't deal with it anymore. They're crying, gave me anxiety or frustrated me or stuff like that. But I can see now why they would say that I couldn't take care of a child. But when they're at a certain age, I can take care of them. Like 5 or 6, or maybe up higher, 10, 11, 12, older, I can help them out with stuff, give them advice, and, help them with schooling and stuff like that. I'm not well educated, but yet, I can still help them out with some stuff in schooling. But this lady had a baby, gave it up for adoption, had an open adoption, but yet doesn't seem to want to have basically anything to do with the baby, but had an open adoption and still wants to be somewhat a part of this child's life, but didn't want to take care of the baby financially or anything else. That sends up like kind of red flags for me, because if you don't want the baby at all, you don't want to take care of it, feed it, change it, wake up in the middle of the night or early in the morning, or take care of it during the day, and she gives it to another family to take care of and still wants to be somewhat of a part of the baby's life, but yet she doesn't want to take care of the baby herself in her own care, but gives it to a family that will be able to take care of it fully. And that just doesn't make that much sense to me. Please leave a comment in the description to help me out here, because I'm very confused in a lot of ways. Because if you have a child and you're not financially ready to have a child, you should not have a child. Um, if you're not financially ready, you can't buy clothes, diapers, food, formula, whatever. You should not have a child. Um, if you do end up having a child and you're not financially ready or educated in taking care of a child, or when it gets sick or when it needs to be changed and you're not able to wake up with the baby, then you're not suitable to take care of a child. Then you know that you can't handle it. Then that's a possibility for adoption, and you cannot deal with having a baby. You should be knowing this before you have sex, unprotected or not. You know, just in case the condom breaks, you're not on the pill, you're not using protection. All these things round out to, you have to be a good mother, you have to be financially ready, you have to be educated, and everything like that. You have to be there for the child. I think a good mother and a father would be ready to take care of a child. Apparently, this woman was not ready, and she gave it up for adoption, and it was an open adoption. And if she didn't want to be a part of the baby's life, why would she have an open adoption? Of course, when the baby turns 18, she's gonna want to know who her real birth mother is. And if she's raised by the mother and father that she is given up for adoption to, she's going to think of them as their real parents. And the woman visiting she's probably going to think, oh, that's my aunt. No, honey, that's your real mother, the one that gave you up. And she's going to have mixed emotions. That's just going to screw up her whole thought process. I just don't think that's right. But visitations are always open for the mother and everything like that. But I just don't understand, because people in my family have done that. A person has done that in my family. One child had a closed adoption. The other 5 had open adoption. Now they're grown and have their own life. Some had children, some didn't. Some have they're married, I believe, and they have their own children, and I haven't seen them in years. And it's sad, but I helped raise them, and for a long time when I was taking care of them, I felt like I was their mother, because I kept them safe. I bathed them, I fed them, I gave them medicine, I put them to bed, I walked them to school, I did their hair, I made sure they brushed their teeth. I did everything a real mother would do. And, and the real mother was just words cannot even come to my head what the real mother was. And she is my own sister. But I'm not going to release names. So, put down in the comments down below what you think of this mother that gave up her child. What you think when you give up your only child. What you think, what was her thought process on giving up her only child, whether it be financial or mental, or what you think she was thinking when she gave up her only child, and then she had an open adoption. And what do you think the child is going to think when he gets older? Whether she thinks, oh, this woman visited me as my aunt, or whether you think the child is going to think, oh, that's my second mom. I just don't... It makes me think a lot of things, and it bothers the hell out of me that a mother would give up their first child. It bugs the hell out of me. It really does. I'm 34 years old. Gonna be 35 next year. And I've always wanted to have a child, but can't. And it bothers the hell out of me, and it makes me depressed and upset. And but I can understand. I'm not financially ready. I don't have a mate, and I don't have what people call mother material at this point right now. I'm like a child myself, so you know, I'd be more like a friend to my daughter or son, than I'd be basically both. I'd play video games with them when they got older, but I would definitely change their diapers, wake up with them in the middle of the night and feed them, bathe them, give them medicine when they needed it, take them to the doctors. Even if I had to walk or run with them to the doctors, I would take them, call 911 when they were sick or hurt. Anything possible I would attend to. I've had experience with baby care and everything like that, and babysitting and everything like that in the past. But now I realize that all that is in the past, and the way that I see things now, how children react now, is far different because a lot of babies are born with disorders or growth problems, mental disabilities that are far more worse nowadays, with parents that are mentally ill that are on medications that end up with the babies being addicted to the certain medicines, and they go through hell when they're born. And I would never want my child to deal with that, and it'd probably end up happening if I got pregnant and had a baby and they were addicted to the medicine that I'm on, you know? So I'd probably never want that to happen. But, you never know, you know? I don't want to be 40 years old and have a child because I know that they would have problems. So I'm stuck thinking what this woman was thinking when she had this child and just gave it up. It's like throwing away a baby. And I don't believe in abortions. I think it's murder. So, leave down in the comments down below what you guys think. And sorry about the lighting. This is how my room is naturally during the afternoon because of my eyes. Very sensitive, very, very sensitive to light. But that's going to be taken care of at the eye doctors soon. So you guys will be able to see what my eyes look like after the doctors. It's going to look great. So, see you guys later. Leave a comment down below on what I was talking about, and let's see what you guys think. Okay? Nothing mean, okay, guys? I don't need too much stress right now. And I'll talk to you guys later. This is Oots of the Wolf 34 signing out. Bye-bye.